how to brighten the spirits of your remote team. A lot of us work remote, distributed, asynchronous, and it can be really, really tough to get your hands around that team culture as a leader. I've struggled with it. A lot of our clients have struggled with it, and it is something that is going to be a constant way of your operations. It's going to be a constant thing that you're focusing on, especially as your team grows, as the complexity of your company grows, and as you guys serve more and more clients and customers. It is ever evolving and should absolutely be something that the founder is directly involved in. Growing leaders in the company, folks who have true ownership over the components of what they are managing, is very, very rare. It's very rare because it's really hard. It takes focus, it takes discipline, and it takes tweaking over a long period of time to make sure that we're getting this right and to make sure that our team feels like they have ownership in the company, even though they are not actual owners themselves. So, how do we brighten remote team spirits? Now, this is something that lots and lots of small business owners struggle with. After the post-COVID landscape, lots of us are remote, lots of us are distributed, and sometimes it can be tough to form a true connection. So there's a couple of things that we do at Operations Agency that we actually advise our companies that we work with to do to really brighten team spirits. First and foremost, creating regular touch points digitally with your team is so helpful. We personally do a weekly all hands huddle, and that is something that we actually rarely discuss a ton of big projects, a ton of big, to-dos on that call. We connect with each other. We share wins, and we identify what's our big focus for the week and where might I need some help. That way, my team can get together and they can say, cool, I understand Allie's focused on this, or I understand Christian's focused on this, and if he's focused on that and maybe I have an extra couple of minutes, I can check in on him and see how that went, or I could offer some support in that direction. I've seen our team come together in beautiful, beautiful ways when someone has voiced what they're struggling with or what their focus is for the week, and then the team rallies behind them to really lift them up. So make sure that is a weekly cadence with your team. Second is day in and day out, we are in Slack. I am reminding my team all the time to share wins together, whether that's a personal win, something that they've done in their day-to-day life, something that is a professional win, maybe a way that we've helped our clients, or maybe a way that our team has really banded together in those ways I just talked about before, where we're really celebrating each other and how well we're working together. Lauren on my team, she leads all of our client services. She is the direct responsible individual for sharing internal wins as we're working together to solve problems, to serve clients. And it's really, really changed the way that our team interacts together. Now, quarterly, we do our quarterly planning meetings, and that is an opportunity for our team to get together and really understand where we are as human beings. And I think this is a really overlooked piece of how you manage a remote team. I have a coach who says the founder's vision needs to be so big that all the visions of their teammates can fit inside of it. And I believe that so wholeheartedly. If I get on a call with my team at a quarterly cadence, and they tell me that their dream is to manage a fleet of private jets, and that's not in my vision, then I know that person, I'm doing them a disservice. I need to support them while I can, and then help them find the next opportunity that is going to provide that opportunity for them. So I always ask them, what is a professional goal that you have for this quarter, and what's a personal one that you have for this quarter, right? How can I support you? There was a client of ours who was actually doing Hard 75. And in the meantime, he was training to do Pikes Peak's marathon. And I was like, okay, I can get behind this. So we would check in with him and we would ask him how he was doing. And I think that even alone helped us retain our client, and it's helped us retain top talent as well. We really become invested with our teammates. We will see them really start to shine and really start to weave in an integrated work and life. Work-life balance is a total lie. I say this all the time. We need to live an integrated work and personal life. So make sure you are meeting with your team weekly to celebrate wins, help each other focus on what's important, and lift each other up when they face challenges. Make sure that you have a person internally dedicated to highlighting wins and celebrating people inside of your organization. Because if you don't, folks who really need that appreciation or might be going through a tough season because there's a big project that's happening, they may feel forgotten, and that might start to fester. Third is to make sure that at a quarterly cadence, you are really, really aligned with what your team wants to create in their life, right? It's not about us. Our team is really who supports our clients, the growth of our business, the influx of our customers, and we want to make sure that they are coming from a place of excitement, coming from a place of alignment, and that we all feel like we can co-create a really incredible environment in our business together. A couple of things that we do at Operations Agency that are super, super fun. So we have a company book club. We do it every other month, and someone on the team, round robin, picks a book, and then we all kind of talk about it internally. So it gives us something else, kind of water cooler talk, to chat about on our meetings and in our Slack channel that isn't necessarily related to work. Right now, we're really in the thick of our book, which is How to Win Friends and Influence People. And it's been really, really fun because even in that book, reading it together, we talk about how important it is to smile at folks, and even just going in and making sure that you can have something positive and something exciting to talk about with your team. Because often what will happen is you meet with team because you are talking about projects that need to be done, or talk about tasks that need to be completed, or you're doing performance reviews where something might not feel really right. And so it does tend to trend negative if you don't get a hold on it. Now, something else that I think is super important for hopefully a founder watching is that you are your business. If you have a small team, if you are in a position where you have your hand in a lot of different facets of the organization, you are your business. And so taking care of yourself, lifting your own spirits, and being in a position where you show up to your meetings with team, with clients, with anybody that you are coming in contact with a smile and an upbeat attitude, that will go such a long way. It really will. I encourage you, take care of yourself, take care of your family, really pour into your own cup. Wake up a little bit earlier and get out for a walk and get your mind right, and show up to your meetings with that 10% higher energy. And I guarantee your team will match or be inspired to match that energy and start to make some improvements in their life. I hope that this was so beneficial to you. It has changed the game for me and my team, and I will see you guys next time.